Okay, for this one, it reads, the accompanying data table lists the magnitudes of 50 earthquakes measured on the Richter scale. Test the claim that the population of earthquakes has a mean magnitude greater than 1.00. Use a 0.01 level of significance. Identify the null, alternative hypothesis, test statistic, p-value, and conclusion. And assume a simple random sample. So what are the null and alternative hypotheses? So it reads, test the claim that the population of earthquakes has a mean magnitude greater than 1. So I'm looking for greater than 1. And C is the only one that has that. And all the other ones have equal, so I'm looking for equal here. Okay, identify the test statistic. So I'm going to click on this little data table. And I do not even want to use the TI-8384 to do this, right? I'm very likely to make a mistake, type it in one of these numbers. I'm going to open this up in StatCrunch. Very nice how that automatically pops that in. Okay, I'm going to press Stat, T-Stat, one sample, and this time it's with data. I've got the raw data. I'm going to select the column. I'm doing a hypothesis. I already set this up to be, move this over, equal to 1 and greater than 1. And we often do run confidence intervals on these, but we can wait on that. And go ahead and press compute. Okay, and we'll give in the T statistic at 2. Around the 2 decimal places, so 2.22. And then identify the p-value is around the 3 places, 0.016. Okay, so now choose the correct answer below. So let's look at what our significance level was at 0.01. So our p-value is not low enough. It does not beat that threshold, right? So it's low, but it's not low enough to be statistically significant. So we fail to reject HO. So if we look back over here at the sample mean, it is greater than 1. It's 1.18, which is just slightly bigger than 1. So again, if I dip in, took another sample of 50 earthquakes, I might get something a little less, might get something a little bit more. So I'm trying to see how likely is it that I get a sample, a result this extreme, given that the null hypothesis is true. So given that it is 1, how likely is it that I get a sample this extreme? Well, it's unlikely, but not unlikely enough. So I fail to reject HO. There is not enough evidence that the population of earthquakes has a mean magnitude greater than 1.0. Again, you can do this on the TI-8384. We're not going to actually do it, but I'll show you where you would do it. You go into Stat, Edit, and you would type in that list. So you go over here and clear out all your list. And then you start typing in all these numbers here into that list. And then once you do that, you would go to Stat, Test. This is a t-test. And you would use data. Your mu sub 1 would be 1. Is this matches up with the null hypothesis? List L1, frequency 1. In this case, we would choose greater than. And then I click calculate. Now, I'm not going to do that because I didn't put any data in, but that's what you would do. So I hope that helps.